There's nothing worse than seeing a woman have something on and look really foolish.
I'm sitting here with Bob Mackie at a cafe in West Hollywood. I have a bit of a confession to make. I'm a little bit nervous sitting here.
Oh, don't be bad.
I can't even describe the type of influence that you've had on me, but also I think in so many different people in this industry.
I never think of myself as a fashion designer. To me, I started as a costume designer, and that's what I do. And I'm still not that interested in fashion.
You have been very instrumental in creating sort of the style personas of a lot of single name ladies. So the Barbra, the Chers, the...
Barbra.
Well, that said it all.
No, Barbara's amazing.
I agree. But Liza, Tina,
Yeah.
Judy Garland.
Yes.
They're all so iconic. And I think a lot of it was because of you.
You know, each one's different. You don't dress them alike because they all have a look and a personality. You can help their look a little, you know, enhance it, but you never want to change it.
You started designing with Diana Ross and the Supremes when she was just starting to come out and break through.
Right.
And then you also designed today for Beyoncé.
No, I don't really design for Beyonce. I've loaned her a few things.
Yeah, Diana Ross and the Supremes was the original Destiny's Child.
Well, right, of course. And her mother was the original Bob Mackie.
There you go. I think what you did in terms of creating costumes, they were costumes that had so much glamour that people wanted that to be fashion.
That happened more when Cher came along, because she started out with a fur vest and bell-bottom pants. She was like the first one at that time. And everybody had poofy big hair, and she had long, straight hair. So all of a sudden, every girl in America had long, straight hair. Rock singers, pop singers wore kind of whatever they had on that afternoon. It wasn't a big theatrical show where you had costumes specially designed for it until Cher started doing it. When she'd dress up, the whole of America wanted to see more of that. That was part of the show, really.
She was also doing naked at the Oscars long before the starlets today are doing naked at all.
Oh, yeah. It never occurred to her that naked is obscene or funny. She's just completely comfortable.
But was that her idea or was that yours?
Listen, I'm always the old grandmother saying, oh, no, you can't wear that to the Oscars. Nah, I want to wear it. That's my new dress. I want to wear it.
Did it bother you, though, if she had made the worst dress list?
No. No, because you're getting talked about.
How has Cher changed in terms of who she is?
You know, she didn't know anything then. Now she knows a lot more. So she's a bigger pain in the ass now than she used to be.
What about Las Vegas? There's something about that sexy couture feeling of Vegas that I think you own.
I used to do everybody's Vegas act. And then I did a couple of big tits and feather shows, you know, where it's just feathers and jewels and boobs, and there'd be, you know, 100 people in the cast. Just because it's a costume doesn't mean it has to look like crap. And I watch those dancing shows on television, and you just go, oh, they've got all the ideas, but they never get it right.
Oh my God, Dancing with the Stars needs your help. That's really what it is. You know, I've gone to so many different fashion shows, and I think, oh, influenced by Bob Mackie. Do you see that when you see designs?
I do sometimes, yeah. Even Alexander McQueen, of all people, who's really creative and fabulous. One season, he copied a couple of outfits that I'd done in the past. And I went, really? Does he need to do this?
So I have to ask you, though, because all of those clothes, all of these years, where are they all?
They're in glitter heaven.
Do you think the red carpet has gotten very boring
Yes,
now?
yes, it's very boring because there's no surprises. And nobody has a particular look of their own that you can't wait to see. You know, in the old days, Marlene Dietrich would call it and find out, now which side am I walking in on? She wanted to know which side had the split in her dress. So her leg would come out.
Totally different time.
A whole other world.
I know you said you would classify yourself as a costume designer, but you are a fashion designer, and you have a collection on QVC.
Well, I do, yeah.
And do you think a lot about how to dress women of different body shapes and sizes?
Oh, sure. What are they going to look good in? What's good for them?
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than seeing a woman have something on and look really foolish because it's not the right thing for her. Women need those rules. You know, those rules. You're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. And now they don't have any rules. It's all about comfort. And so they just kind of look awful most of the time.
Is there one rule for good taste, though? Was the Bob Mackie rule of good taste?
Oh, I'm the last one you should ask about that.